Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. Thank you for joining me today, and my apologies for no show this weekend. Had a very sore throat all weekend. As you can tell from the sound of my voice, it's still there slightly, but not as bad. So here we are. Show must go on. We are starting Matthew chapter 23 today, so that's pretty exciting. We're slowly but surely getting our way through the Gospel of Matthew. Today we're going to look at Matthew chapter 23, verses 1 through 3, which say, "Then said Jesus to the crowds and to the disciples, 'The scribes and the Pharisees sit on Moses' seat. So practice and observe whatever they tell you, but not what they do. For they preach, but do not practice.'" Very interesting. Here Jesus is telling the crowds that the Pharisees literally are not practicing what they're preaching. He's warning them against the Pharisees, saying they're dangerous because their fake piety, if you will, isn't something that should be imitated. Now here Jesus brings up something very interesting, the seat of Moses. This is the only place in the Bible that mentions the seat of Moses. That's it. It's not mentioned in the Old Testament. This is here. Now it may be an actual chair, like those that were later used in synagogues, or just could be a symbol of teaching authority. Whatever it is, Jesus is telling the crowds to listen to what the Pharisees are teaching them, because it does come from the authority of Moses, but don't act like they do, because they're not living the life. Okay? Their failure to practice here is a weightier matter. It's much more important. Much more important. Because they're not following, because they're not living what they're telling the people to do, Jesus is telling the people not to live like they do, but to do what they tell them, because what the Pharisees are telling them does come from the law of Moses. So again, the seat of Moses is not found anywhere in the Old Testament. It was something that was passed down through oral tradition. So, anyway, thank you for joining me in this episode of the Daily Bible Podcast. Catch us tomorrow as we continue on through our journey. Tomorrow's show will be coming on a little later because I have to do some traveling tomorrow. But it'll just be up in the evening. Anyway, God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.